Okay guys, so this is Jinmei and like just a few people requested. They wanted to know like my thoughts on DVJ's move list for Tekken 8. So this is pretty delayed. I get a lot of people did this. And I already actually have seen this and I looked through it when it first came out. So it's not really a first reaction anymore. It's more of I guess just some thoughts and maybe ideas as to, what the moves can be, and there's quite a lot of new stuff, so let's get into it. Okay, that's one, two, okay. Yeah, it's UF4, okay. Apparently it's a launcher in heat. And also this one. The 2 is 2 plus 3 heat smash. Yep. It leads to string, and I've seen that this thing actually hits from a mile away. Like, it's really, really far. I wish we could tell if it was plus. I'm just gonna hard call it maybe it is. So it'll be probably hard to move after it's blocked. I guess the only way to counter this, depending on the hitbox, sidewalk. But I think you have to call it really hard. I think it's gonna be kind of hard to dodge. This one I think is an extension only in heat, I think. Totally for combo, man. Totally for combo. It's, yeah, Godfist for free, heat, I guess. It is heat, yeah. Apparently, this is interesting. So, back to 3 is a heat engager. I think, okay, I know it used to be a screw. The use that I can actually think of this as to why this is actually pretty good is that while it's already not a screw, since your back to 1 is now this tail flip, it's a pretty good longer range easy mode 15 frame punish because it's an NC. But back in T7, it was already that. I first saw that from Kyodon's. But the only times he would advise to use it is on negative 15 moves that have pushback in which Can will not reach. So it's very, it's a very situational punish. If only Can would fail. And or if you don't want to offer a God Fist punish on block, right? But for the most part, outside of that, it's like, why just not use back 1, 2, usually, especially if you're not precise with the muscle memory. But now with this, since it's a heat engager, there's more incentive to try and use it, actually. So it's pretty good. I would say heat engagers that are punishment are pretty practical, easier to do it. I mean, with Jin, with 1 plus 2, oh, that's really good, something like that. This is not bad. Still probably launch punish one block though. Oh, I love this. I know it's still launch punish. I know it's still launch punish on a block. But honestly, his back 3 backswing thing really needed to be better because I remember I would try to use it and still risk. I just wanted to like find a use for his other moves for very situational reasons. But the problem is that when he would backswing like away, away like this, the problem what would happen is that a long range sweep would eat me first before he really evades. Like he doesn't really evade. So I would just rather eat the thing. It's not really a backswing. It's not enough of a backswing. Although it's a bit better than Kazuya's back 1 plus 2, definitely. But this is way better. It's literally the dive kick. It's a 2D dive kick. I swear it reminded me of this 2D dive kick from Grand Blue Versus, and I was playing a bit in that game, and I saw the exact same animation, and I'm like, this is fine. I am totally fine with it. What do you mean? He has wings. Better use it, So yeah, I like it. It's actually a good backswing move now. This I really called it, even with my friends. Yeah, I knew they weren't going to make UF4 come back anymore as a knockdown, and that's okay with me. I already uninstalled it since forever. The only thing I just want to know, does it wall splatter or something at the wall? Or does it do some random thing? I want to see this at the wall, because I'm not sure. Because of course, like, wall tactics or the wall crushing is not in Tekken 8, so... Well, at least there's some incentive to use it as a heat engager for... Actually, making it heat engager is at least already a buff in itself better than the current UF4 we have, so I'll take it. It's at least it's at least like a safer way to crush lows. And it kind of needs that, especially since I've already seen it. They nerfed DF2. It's not a CH launcher anymore. I'm kind of sad, but oh well. Called it 2 because from Jin, basically. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's a good approach tool, but from wave, it's a 50-50. Good at a wall, it's a very all-around move. So yeah, I would use it for Jin, I would also probably use it for him. So yeah. This one finally okay. So the new moves, I love it. Like basically, I like this whole stance. I remember I would. It's all about the visual presentation of the character. I remember I was picking up this character. And I was actually expecting, hey man, he's a character that literally flies and shoots lasers, right? I mean, dude, I mean, it'd be cool if I could land my lasers, you know? I mean, I would even land Double Kazuya's lasers better. It's way more fun, you know? Because, I don't know, it's part of the character. So I was like thinking, and then these are characters with projectiles, they're able to use their projectile, you know? Like Kuni and Noctis, and Akuma, right, with fireballs, and heck, even Geese, Eliza, whatever. Like they can use it in their gameplay and um in their game plan basically. And I kind of wanted that because with Devil Jin, it's like unless you really set it up properly or it's in a combo with his upper laser or the ground laser, it's really not advice, and he kind of kills himself. So I'm happy that they're actually giving me more fly stuff. And from what I've seen, this is really very all around. It's not just the gimmick this time, and it's good for combos. And on heat, it's quite a threat. From what I've seen from the other YouTubers that have talked about Devil Jin's new stance, the Morning Crow. TLD art, he will be a menace in heat, I think. Kinda that. No, this one's with heat though. Ah, okay. CD1 plus 2 is a launcher on heat. Okay, okay. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it goes through. Okay. Ah, there it is. There's the grab. So, yeah. From what I've heard, it is an unblockable grab from heat, and it's a mix-up with his mid options from the stance. This reminds me of actually, I don't know for anybody who played Soul Calibur. Well, I've only played Soul Calibur 6, and the character that I played there was Grow. He actually had something like this. Well, he was already a Vortexy character. He actually had a high unbreakable grab that he would also use as a mix-up on top of his other mix-ups already. So that he won't always kill himself with a low. Because unlike in Tekken, or like even in comparison with Devil Jin or the Mishimas, his sweeps or his lows aren't really a knockdown per se. I mean, I guess everyone spoiled this already. I think everyone sees this, the rage art. I love it. I mean, what can I say? We already saw it. I mean, that even just that ending part, 10 out of 10. That's rage art. I mean, all of the budget from Jin's rage art went to him. 1-1-2, of course. 1-2. Same banana. I mean, it's still the same banana. Yep. I mean, these are all his 10 string stuff. So 2-2 also this. Okay, so this one. Man. This one. I guess you could say, yeah, it's definitely a nerf. The cancel is gone. So I'm kind of bummed it's gone, but we'll talk about later why I know why this move they took out the cancel. You know, let's just say it. CD1 plus 2 exists now. I get it. I'm fine with it, really. Well, they gave something, I guess. That's all I can say. Probably still use it. Here we got normal fly. This is interesting as well, but basically new tail flip. I think they took out the other strings. Yeah, but basically new tail flip. Okay, it's still there. Why is this still here? Okay. I remember that's a tail flip, right? That's a tail flip? No, I think it's the fly. One? That's a tail flip? I don't know. Yeah, it's the new this move. Yeah, I would say there are two reasons this move exists. It's cool. Number one, for combos, I would say. That's usually from the number one thing I would see people use it for, especially as an ender. And it's so easy because it's really long, and he would insta dash in, and then the most of his string will connect as long as you have enough hits after the tail flip. From what I've seen, when people use this. But I would also say the other reason for this move is that it's giving new players, especially whoever wants to play Devil Jin first time, or maybe even want an easy button, because it's just literally F1+4. It's an easy mode approach tool, but it's not in a bad way that I'm saying this. I would say it has its uses in higher level as well, outside of combos. I would say it's a pretty... It can be a nifty whiff punish move. Like, people don't need a God Fist every freaking day, I would say. But I think the other counter I could think of this is that I've seen people step it, which is totally justifiable because it is a projectile. And I think people did mention it's plus and block, so that's pretty... Yeah, no, they want you to step it or duck it because it's a high, right? And then it's a full commit on him going to the stance. But sidewalk duck, definitely, if you called it. But the range of this thing is quite a threat. I would say you can definitely get clipped. I could see it. Like, especially on the wrong timing. And imagine this on heat. I would say, imagine it on heat, it's gonna be scary. But yeah. This, okay. Definitely a bummer in terms of the pokey side. Like, it's one of his most fundamental poking tools and strengths. And it's a very, very, and I mean very, good check for people who overpress. Especially when the DF1 lands already. And I really enjoyed the DF1-2's NCC. So this one, I'm not sure if he's still NCCs. I've heard of conflicting opinions about this. So I'll get back if it's an NCC or not, because I've heard some people say it wasn't. Some people said it was. I don't know what to think about it, because it is gonna shift how to use this thing in a poke scenario very differently, because he's risking way more, since the second move is now high. But I don't know how to feel about the poke sense, but still more on the nerf side, especially if it's not NCC. More of that. Kinda hurts though. And DF1, of course. Oh wait, no, is that DF2? Yeah, DF2, another nerf. Yeah, yeah, I'm bummed. I was one of those DF2 CH abusers, mostly because it really catches a lot of people. Yeah, same banana. DF4. Down one is his armor move. Called it as well, especially since they gave it to Jin. It would kind of be criminal to not also give it to him though, because I would say Jin's armor move in Tekken 7 was really bad. 3+4 is so... And I would say, yeah, giving Jin down one was way better, definitely, because down one was like the most usable armor move even amongst the Mishimas. Bro, played same bananas. Yeah. The cans. Okay, I heard this does not CH KND anymore. I mean, it doesn't knock down anymore on counter hit. Definitely a nerf, but again, I think I also know why. It's because of the new hellsweep. I think it's because of the new hellsweep that they did this. Because yeah, both the hellsweeps were ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah. This is hilarious that he has a guard break. He has a guard break. I've seen it. So yeah, beware at the wall. Definitely going to be used at the wall, actually. So yeah. Still, he keeps his amazing 12 frame. I'm fine with it. Yeah. His new tail flip, with no more up forward. I don't really care. I was okay doing normal CD1. Oh yeah, they showed this already. And this. But I have to remember that, yeah, back 3 was also a heat engager. I actually forgot. Which is also another nice incentive to actually use it. But I'll be honest with y'all, I would have also still used it if I had a good read, what do you mean? But definitely it being a heat engager is a more useful option. Definitely. Yeah, back 4. Yeah, back 4, man. Well, it kept its CH property, so yeah. I still don't know when to use this anymore. It's okay. It's an okay mid. Also there. I really like his voice lines, man. Oh yeah, I think I just want to randomly insert that. His new voice lines and everything, he just sounds so angry. But I know some people are maybe divided by it, but for me, I like that he actually has very different voice lines now from Jin. But it's still the same voice actor, and I've always mentioned that their voice actor, like Jin and Devil Jin's voice actor is amazing. Because he could play both of them so distinctly if given the chance. And I'm glad in Tekken 8, they went for that direction, and it's really more obvious now. And I think even people who aren't even Devil Jin mates notice this. And it's really about, for me, like visual presentation and delivery like this is very important to a character's appeal. And like even if you wouldn't say you would main him, but it makes the character presentable, like because it's an identity, you know. So yeah, just a small insert that how much visual, you know, presentation really means to me, actually. Now look, it's my favorite move. I mean, it's still there, it still launches, you know. So yeah, okay, it's up now. It's up apparently. Yeah, look, it's budget U4, UF4. I mean. Yeah, you can engage her. It's so weird to see that as up forward previous bar. Yeah, okay, basically you just change the animation of his 2 to like a swipe up instead of a swipe like the UF2 animation because of this new tail flip. Totally fine. It's still here, and I think they removed the 3, the low. Not that anybody uses it outside of gimmicks. F4, goodbye! I'm not gonna use this move anymore for combos. I never liked it as a screw. Yeah, laser. I don't know if the last hit is still delayable. We'll double check. Not a launcher anymore. Okay. But it is a tail flip from what I've seen, so. Also a nerf. No longer knockdowns, and I don't know if it's a wall spec, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look like it will anymore. Similar to 1+2, with the cancel being gone. I think it's mostly due to CD 1+2 existing now. That's why they nerfed these 2 moves, because these 2 mids were used as his tracking options to stop people from stepping away from him, especially at the wall. So I can see why they did this. Oh, wow. I kind of completely forgot he had a manual version of this. Love it though. I mean, this is exactly what I mean, right? Visual presentation. I'm actually glad he gets to fly, shoot projectiles, you know, really differentiate it. I mean, dude, if you can make normal Jin start flipping around, you better be sure you have to make it even more so with this guy. You know, I would be rioting in terms of visual presentation if they didn't even do that, you know. Yeah, it's still here. I like that they finally acknowledged you can actually, and newbie me did not know this, right? Where is it? The people that taught me how to play more advanced were actually old school players. So they're the ones who knew about this. Of course, I didn't see it because it wasn't in the move list. So to my surprise, apparently, yeah, you could do running 3 from wave, which is nice that they finally did this. Actually, it's really cute. Did they put this with Jin as well? Because normal Jin still has it, by the way, as well. Only the 2 Jins weirdly have it. Kazuya doesn't have it. Ayachi doesn't have it. I presume Reina isn't gonna have it. Yeah, that key charge was so perfect already. They didn't even change it anymore. Okay, it's still there. Even if it's not a hard knockdown, the mere fact he knocks down, I want to assume that I still have my wall splat. I'll take it. I love the new animation, don't get me wrong. I don't know if it will track to his weak side still, kind of like the old one. But suffice to say, I don't like seeing insta tail flip while standings, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it since Tekken 7. I never liked it. I hated Devil Jins while standing too in Tekken 7. Like I could do it no problem outside of a wave, even when UF4 was nerfed, but I'm like, but why? Like that staple is like the most boring looking staple I've ever seen. It's either that or you do 5 electrics. I'm like, who wants to do this? Every day. That or you drew wall carry and you have this much damage. Oh, we all know we're still doing that, right? We're still using that. I mean, it's so cool. I like this move. I don't care. I don't care that it gets me killed, but very nice move. What do you mean? I love it still here. Yes, please don't remove. I love it. Did they take out his other CD1 strings? The one with the weird extension thingies? I think they did. I don't think it's useful anyway. Yeah, you know, the classic, of course. And the low one still here, yep. Okay, I remember somebody that, was it Main Man or Arsenal T? They mentioned that CD44 was, I think, true damage, that you can't recover your health. Oh look, it's the other one as well. And it's all NC. Yeah, all I'm going to say is I can see people are not gonna be happy with dealing with this again. It's hellsweep, man. Sidewalk left thing. Oh no, they're gonna flame me and say it's not just sidewalk left. I know, man. I know. Oh yeah, it's okay. Basically this move. As to why back forward 2, 3, and 1+2 got nerfed, or formerly F1+2. Tracking, homing mid. It's a bit on the shorter side, but wall splat, a launcher on heat. What more can I say, man? I mean, and it's a full homing move. And it's safe on block, so it's scary. I would say even if it's a bit slow, it's a threat. Definitely, like I'm pretty sure like if the DVJ main knows where to place it, like you know, really close, and then you're gonna couple the hell sweep. That's a you know, it's your 50-50 right there, man. Yeah, and then the kick, of course. And then, yeah, this is his new one. And it's usually for the enders, I know. I love it. I love it, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Love it. You'd think, like, you know, a character named Devil Jin would be flying a bit more, right? And shooting lasers. Yeah, I know. I know he was T3 Gen, I know. Nobody flame me, please. I love that. I love that. I love that laugh. Thank you. Thank you, Ishin Chiba. I love it. It sounds like he's having fun with Devil Jin lines. I'll guarantee back 4. Heat engager. Yep. And I think that one you can go into a CD1 after, I think? From the combos I've seen? And people like just, you know, forward to me like awesome Devil Jin combos that people find in the story mode or something. I don't know. But it's really cool how much people already have this character. He's not even technically out. But, you know, story mode is great, man. That demo, they're doing a lot of work. Thank you. Oh look, grabs that nobody's going to use. Boing. I have no comments. Still his grabs. I mean, they didn't change it. Yeah, it's still complete grab game. Yeah. I love that he's like, I really love it. Okay, they still kept the giant swing. Still one of the best looking grabs, visually speaking. Aw, I love it still there. Thank you. However, you saw a lot of combos, so yeah. It's so cool. I mean, like this. Even if it's just like easy, it visually looks amazing. But yeah, I don't think I need to react too much on that one because a lot of people have been feeding me amazing Devil Jin combos, even just the story mode demo. I actually can't wait for people to find even more when the character and the game officially releases. yeah, they gave me what I wanted. And in the visual representation side, my casual sides really loved it. Like all of it, more flying, more lasers, and combo, and neutral, more projectiles. They went ham with him, like overall. But and it's not even just me. I think because they did this, a lot of people that are like from other FGs or even new people are like telling me, "Oh my goodness, he looks so cool." And then I even have a friend of mine who's coming from other FG and who's already telling me to teach him Devil Jin, and I'm just like, just because he looks cool, like just because he looks cool. So I'm just like, oh, so it's not just me. So yeah, overall, I'm like happy, but it's more I'm just gonna wait out first. Please, I'm no pro, so and I don't know the meta in Tekken 8, but I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just say this: I wouldn't be surprised if he was a. Let's put him in the just to be safe right now, since this is a very, 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 very not non-educational take, mid to high tier. Like he, at the very least, he's not down there. Is all I'm saying, right? But yeah, anyway, thanks again, guys. So I'll probably try to see if I can react to his trailer. I don't know when it's coming. I wouldn't be surprised if the game came out first before the trailer already. But we already saw everything about this character. Anyway, thank you again for all the support. If you guys want to, follow and subscribe, would appreciate it. And follow me mostly for my socials on Twitter at RyjanMay1. So guys, thank you for the support and goodbye.